Man? Back with the third episode. I be your boy Victor Rashad. I got my boy Killer Cam up top. I got my boy Jordo Hiddo, aka Hooded Hiddo, Mr. Bill Haven, Mr. Black over here. As you can see, we only 3 people deep today, man. Where's Brian, man? We said from the beginning he was gonna be the David Ruffin of the show, so I ain't tripping. We called it from the beginning.
Yeah. Hey man, Bear Haven in the building.
Shout out my boy Time, man.
You know.
Shout out my boy Time. Shout out Time.
Sodak in the building, man. Dakota State in the building, man. Zoe in the building, man. What they do?
What's more likely to happen, fellas? Brian on the next episode again, or Zeke not serving his 6-game suspension? Is the Zeke case finally over? We just jump right into it.
Over meaning what? Let's get this into context.
Over meaning
he's never gonna get suspended again. He gonna do all 6.
Over meaning Zeke is about to serve his 6-game suspension.
How many of the 6?
All 6. Totos.
That won't happen.
Ooh.
That won't happen.
Talk to him here.
Not
what you
all
got?
6. Jerry Jones. we talking dollars, man. The NFL ain't nothing but a business. You know what I'm talking about? And I think Jerry get his way, most of the time. So I'm gonna err on the side of that. I do think he will serve for. He will serve for. You know what I'm talking about? But Jerry get his way, man. Hopefully they hang tight. We'll see what happens. Big games this weekend, but he got a 4 do 6 through 4.
You think they got jail terms? Okay.
He definitely does. It depends on who running the prison. It depends on who got the keys to the prison.
Bob McNair, obviously.
Goodell running the prison. He got all 6. He got all 6 because Jerry Jones beefing with Goodell right now.
He is.
He got beefing, so he definitely not letting him off. He at least got to December 1st at the least. So I mean, game that is.
That's 4.
So,
and I think eventually they gonna rule against Zeke, man. They gonna rule against Zeke, man.
If he serves
if it's a white panel up there, man, it depends on how many Cowboy fans they got up there on the panel. Zeke might be done. He gonna get the last 2. He already got 4. They gonna say, fuck it, we might as well let him get the last 2. He already 4 in. Get him the last 2. What they gonna do? He'll be there for the playoffs, but the Cowboys ain't making the playoffs.
If he serves the full 6 games, he will come back week 16 against the Seahawks. So, leeway into the next question. Can the Cowboys afford that? Are they a playoff team without Zeke?
Fuck no. Not a chance.
Wild card. They're a wild card team.
Unless you believe in fraud. Man, them niggas ain't got a chance. But you believe in that, they gonna wild card.
We rolling with that, man.
He's been playing exceptionally well, though. For real.
He's been playing exceptionally well. He still throw it 5 feet over his head. But, I mean, he enough to get the job done. He's the top 5 quarterback in this league, right?
You playing well. You playing well. Yeah, you got Zeke. It's easy to play well when the game is geared to stop Zeke. When the game changing, they geared
Zeke ain't been Zeke.
That's facts, too.
He ain't been Zeke, but they still geared to stop Zeke. No matter what Zeke gonna do, it's 8 in the box. We got to stop him. Now they gonna be geared to stop Dak. Who give a fuck about Morris? Who give a fuck about McFadden? They ain't gonna be like, oh, we got to stop those guys. No, we got to stop Dak. And we'll see. We'll see after this week what he do without Zeke.
Interesting stat.
It don't look too good for them guys without Zeke.
So,
especially if they go away from running the ball.
So far, the number 2 person in the Cowboys' backfield when it comes to total number of carries, they have 15 carries. That's it.
I think it's more about the line in the back with Dallas. I don't think that they'll still be the same as, of course, with Zeke, but Zeke ain't been Zeke. So if they can get them measly 100 some odd yards, he been giving them between them 2 guys. If Dak be Dak, and right now he's the top 5 quarterback with all these injured people. So you give me top 5 performance, a little bit out of them backs, give me 100 between both of y'all. I think that's week out wins till Zeke get back.
They ain't getting 100 between both of them. And Zeke get 4 yards a carry. That's you second and 6. I don't think them guys gonna be able to get 4 yards a carry. I don't.
Nah, they won't get 4 carries. I need 100
They
total.
did
Though.
that.
If you give me 2 or 3 apiece between the two of y'all, give me 100.
With the way Dez fucking playing, it's like I don't know.
Dez hurt. Williams hurt.
Both.
Those guys not getting 4 yards per attempt. You got to do a lot more passing, and his receiving course not that great. So he's gonna be out there running around like Russell Wilson.
It'll be combined. It'll have to be a combined effort out the backfield. They'll have to get 2 apiece to make that 4 up. I do think they can do that with their offensive line, 2 yards apiece, man. Between the both of y'all, split the carry.
So you banking on them together equaling up to being Zeke. You think that's possible?
The bad Zeke, yeah. The Zeke you saw in week 1, 90 yards. The Zeke you see in the off weeks, yeah. They'll be that bad. They won some of those games.
You think about the off Zeke, which game they won? They lost to Denver.
Lost to the Packers. They beat the Chiefs, which was a great win.
He didn't play well.
Let me check both of them out.
They won. The games he didn't play well, they didn't win. So
let's see. All right. So week 1 they beat New York. Everybody beat New York. Y'all say they lost to Denver?
Yep.
They got killed.
Did they beat Arizona?
They beat Arizona.
I can't remember.
I think they beat Arizona. I don't know.
I
yards
look at
in that game. If they got to win, I think the 2 backs can give me 80.
They beat Arizona.
They beat the Rams, right? They beat the Rams, right?
No, they lost.
They lost to the Rams 35-30.
Lost to Green Bay, right?
Lost to Green Bay. They had a bye week. Then they came back and beat San Francisco. They beat Washington, and they just beat Kansas City.
Beat Kansas City. They beat Kansas City.
And they got Atlanta coming up. Then they got Philly. They look like 2 losses.
Philly twice. Well, now they are.
Atlanta. Y'all got a loss this week to Atlanta?
I'm gonna keep it 100. It's still gonna be a close game.
The next two, I just don't see them guys. I don't think they're gonna get it done.
They'll lose to Philly. I give you that one.
Your other 2 backs have not been running the ball at all this year. So now the line got to get adjusted to how these guys run the ball. You're not getting adjusted in 2 weeks. How these 2 guys run the ball, because they don't run the ball like Zeke. You don't know if they're gonna cut back. They're gonna bounce to the outside. The offensive line don't know. They still got to get. They're great, but they still got to get chemistry with those 2 backs that haven't ran the ball at all, hardly any this year.
If I can get it done this weekend, according to Cam.
Hey man, we ain't at prediction yet, but I'm gonna.
That sound like one to me.
I'm
pretty much there.
Just to say this,
if they lose.
Zeke's highest rushing performance this year. Zeke's highest rushing performance this year was 150 yards, and that game was against the Redskins. He ran for 152 touchdowns. The week prior to that, he had 147. He's had a 116. He's had an 85. He's had an 80. He's had an 8, where Denver just completely shut his ass down. And he had a 104. And he had a 93 last week. Right now, he's sitting at 7 touchdowns.
All right, so we are with the Zeke and the other back situation. What are we predicting with these 2 teams as far as somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose? What happens to the 2 teams season after one or the other happens? Somebody's out of the playoffs, somebody out of something. Ain't no guy.
I think, and this is not me being biased, I think if the Falcons lose, they still have a better chance of making it to the playoffs simply because I feel like that the Dallas. Well, I say that, but nah, Saints sitting at 5, 6, and 2.
4-4. They 4-4.
And the Saints 5, and 2, 6 and 2. I think with a loss, Dallas is not completely out of it. I think a loss definitely hurts the Falcons. I can't even count. Especially with that loss to Carolina last week.
The Falcons also have, after Dallas, at Seattle. They still got games against Minnesota, New Orleans, and Carolina again.
It's not getting easier for neither one of those guys. So, shit, it's a toss-up. It just depends on who can steal a win, because it ain't getting easier for neither one of those guys.
What time is this game tomorrow, fellas?
Which one?
In the win.
4:25. This a big game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Atlanta and Dallas.
It's gonna be prime time, America's game. Right
Lock
on,
in, fellas.
right on Fox.
Today is Friday, by the way, so just let our viewers know this is Friday, whatever the date is. I don't know. What do I know? 11th. All right, so y'all just keep it in context when y'all understand these picks. And this Friday the 11th,
Facts.
or Saturday the 11th. I'm sorry, we done moved up to the midnight. Saturday the 11th is what we roll.
Moving right along, man. After the shoplifting scandal in China.
Hold on.
You got something else to finish off with?
Z. One more on Z. All right, I'm learning more and more about the case now that, we actually in the suspension time, which is not appropriate time for everybody who's out here freaking out the first 8 weeks for no reason. Now that we got a suspension on, how do y'all feel about his innocence or lack thereof? Is there anything there? What you thinking?
I feel like the NFL is basically... Go ahead. I feel like the NFL is basically... This is like the counter reaction that you see. I feel like the NFL is tired of people pointing the finger at them and saying, hey, you let women beaters and convicts in your league all the time. I think this is just the NFL's reaction to making sure they do the most. And, I mean, in that aspect, I don't fuck with Jerry Jones, but what he said about that, he feel like Zeke is just getting the punishment that all the other players didn't get. I think that's true. Keeping it, Zeke didn't get charged or nothing. I keep going back to this. Zeke wasn't found guilty. Granted, he pulled a girl titty out on the ship, which was very dumb. Which, I'm not saying he didn't do the shit he did. I'm not saying he didn't. But you have nothing to prove it on. If that's the case, if you're going off that, you got to go back and get all these niggas. Roethlisberger.
They're not gonna do that.
You got to go back and get everybody.
Greg Hardy clearly
Facts.
did the shit they say he did.
The kicker that admitted to beating up his wife, I forgot bro name. The Ravens kicker. Like, you gotta go get everybody.
They're doing exactly what you said though. It's just so much shit has happened where you can't even take the risk because so many people get hush money to where the case should be going on, but then she gets a hush money, she changed her mind. It's so much shit, so you never know. And you don't want to at the NFL. You don't want to just be like, well, we don't got no proof or she bagged out of it. You don't want to pull it and then some shit come out again like with the Ray Rice shit. They just don't. They don't want to be in that fire. They dealing with enough shit, so they just like, you know what? We gonna hit him side the head. It feel bad that he gotta take it if he didn't do it, but with domestic violence, you never know because women get beat upside their head and then they
go back.
They want to not press charges and then it's like it didn't happen, but it did happen. And so
Facts,
we don't know. We wasn't there, so I think they just taking a precaution with like. We don't want to take that chance. We took that chance before and it came back. The man knocking his woman out in the elevator. So they don't want to take that chance. Yeah, so
I think
Zeke taking the hit for it.
I think it's just consistency thing is what we more so looking for. It's just not across the board. Like we say, he taking the hit for everybody else. Shout out to the case because he dropped me in the 4th round of fantasy. But it's just unfortunate, man. It don't seem like we have much evidence, to go off of, and he's gonna have to miss some time. I do kind of blame the Dallas Cowboys for not being more heavy-handed with making him go ahead and take this punishment, knowing that it was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah,
we've been saying that for the longest since the very first podcast. So
it really could have been over with by now.
Hey, it could have been over a couple times by now. They could have.
Jerry Jones think he run shit, man.
I told y'all. That's why I think it's gonna be a 4-6 because he do got a little bit of good. Like he does have a little, stronger influence than a lot of other owners. But we'll see what happens.
Right, yeah, that shit could have been over with. Then if you did at the beginning of the season, just throwing this last bit in, his 6 week would have technically been a bye week, so he missed 5 games. He just took it. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, blessings to the brother Zeke, man. Hope you're innocent.
Hey man.
Hope it work out for you.
Facts.
Well, you only have to do 4, but I don't see it working that way.
I hope these 2 bats can do 4, man, and get this dub over Atlanta. Go and put these boys out their misery.
It's a different sport.
Maybe they'll start running the ball.
But we tomahawk chalking, baby. And the new Mercedes Benz on. Speaking of playing or not playing, Liangelo, after shoplifting with 2 other players, UCLA Bruins freshman in Shanghai. Will Liangelo still be a Bruin? What you got?
Come on, Jello.
Facts, man.
Jello.
I felt the way, man. I really hated it.
Liangelo Ball jersey, by the way. I mean, I hope you didn't invest in that crap yet.
Jello. It's
What kind of jersey?
My word, it's the legend, but my Zoe coming.
Okay.
This one last year.
I don't care what it is.
My Zoe coming. Don't worry. If I get by week 6, the Zoe gonna be here. Episode 6, be prepared for the Zoe. But anyway,
I was just hoping
Jello,
man.
First of all, Jello, you gotta make better decisions.
Got to, man. You know the world watching you.
You come from the check. You come
Facts.
from bread, bro.
Why?
Your little brother running around in a Lambo on his birthday. You got a Ferrari. Your brother's in the NBA. Why are you stealing sunglasses?
Is that what he was stealing? I thought the Louis V sunglasses.
Louis V sunglasses, bro.
Hey man, you know, the young boy want to flex.
How do you even try to pull that off? First of all,
I don't even think it's flexing. I think I want to fit in with my teammates. Cause I'm kind of the nerdy one out the bunch. Cause I'm from Chino Hill. The guy probably got a lot more edge. Probably a couple
facts.
Little dude from around the way. He just wanted to fit in, man. But honestly, I think he'll be a Bruin just because the big baller brand effect. Like UCLA ain't had this much attention since I don't know when.
Since fucking Drew Holiday, since Kevin Love, Russell Westbrook.
The attention they get, and I just think that brings them a lot of money. The big baller brand brings them money, and then don't want to run the risk if LaMelo is able to come to UCLA. If they let Jello go, y'all know what LeVar gonna do.
He going to SC.
Y'all let my son go.
He going to SC, or he not going to college at all.
You know what's gonna happen. Yeah, you know. So they don't want to run that risk of losing that guy. So I think he gonna end up being a Bruin. Anybody else? If it was anybody else, they would have been on the team in Shanghai. The report would already came out that they weren't on the team when they come.
Facts.
But because it's a ball, I think he's gonna be on the team.
Facts.
I have just a little bit that I've heard about the case. Like Cam telling me the sunglasses, and I know it's Louis V. I know it's in China. Honestly, I don't know everything about the case, but I do know it's funny as hell. Jello locked up basically because the NCAA playing with his bread. I mean, honestly, that basically what's going on. The man know it's an easy way for him to make money. He see both his brothers getting it, his pops getting it, and he just want them same things, and he can't touch it. So that day he got a little tempted. They playing with his bread, so I think that's also funny. Melo out of school, that's hilarious to me. So those 2 of the brothers out of the 3 that you named is supposed to be Lakers. So good luck for your future. And then Zoe rapping right now better than he hooping. So great job, LeVar. 3 out of 3, buddy. You're doing a great job.
And that's
first of all.
That before y'all go at it. That's really my biggest. That's why I really was like, damn, bro, why he do it?
No, hey, you gonna get your piece. I don't appreciate all them shots, bro. What you shooting at, bro?
Woo, great job, Big Ball.
Put the target up, dog.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. 3 out of 3, dog.
Who put the target up? This man is doing a hell of a job.
He did.
He did. Hey, man.
He better than Steph. He'll beat Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Okay, but what they got?
Worry about these 3 boys. It got everything to do with these 3 boys.
No, okay. But you said he doing a hell of a job. What is he doing wrong? Tell me what he's doing wrong.
I mean, I stated the facts. One of them locked up in China.
Out of school.
And the other is rapping better than he is hooping. He's the number 2 overall pick. The worst thing he could did, Big Baller, was rob the Lakers. And he's trying to rob 2 more times with 2 more slouch-ass boys.
Actually, he's on house arrest. Actually, he's not in jail. He's actually out of jail.
House arrest. 20 days.
Actually,
great job, Big Baller.
Actually, LaMelo in China selling shoes, so
great job. Facts. Great.
And he still.
We ain't worried about bread.
Hey, no. You had your chance to talk. My turn.
Go ahead.
He get homeschooled, so he's not out of school. And Jello stealing is just his decision. You can be raised in the same house with the same rules, and your kid gonna stray away. They gonna
Facts. Look at you and Julian.
Do something else. One kid gonna do something else. I raised in the house with 7 kids. It's 7 of us in the crib. We all got the same lesson. We got the same thing. Some of my sisters just ain't right. Let's just hear what it is.
I have nothing to do with these statements.
Hey, you don't.
Hey, Dre, insert Cameron Robinson's opinions have nothing to do with the network.
We love Robinson.
What up, Stacy? Hot Rod. What it do? Carmen. Tabo.
Jello obviously ain't worried about LeVar putting no pause on. Because I'm pretty sure LeVar caught him in that hotel and they had to go for a run.
Yeah. You already know it. You already know you did.
You gotta catch these hands. And let's get the zone, man. Hey. True enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, before they do this, Zoe is not even a topic.
He's struggling out the gate.
Hey, see how that's
Fuck the script. Fuck the script.
The Lakers are still a better team when he's on the fucking floor.
Then when D'Angelo Russell there, then win. Better than win.
I bet you they wasn't close to 500 when D'Angelo Russell was there.
Man, 500, 500.
What you mean? That's what matters. That's what matters. Win. If he had more wins than D'Angelo Russell at the end of the year, all that shit don't matter.
It's 1 year that you ain't win nothing anyway. If it take 5 years to get there, why not bring him over? You don't have to trade him.
They have been in every game. He's struggling to make shots.
500, 500, man.
He has a horrible shot, and he's struggling to make shots. Other than that, where else is he struggling? He's only struggling to make shots. He's not struggling on defense like everybody claimed he would. Like he'll be a horrible defender. I didn't see him sit down on all the top guard. They say he's gonna play again. They're gonna cook him.
You better at least do that.
They haven't been cooking. They said defense was gonna be a problem. It haven't been a problem. He's just struggling shooting the ball.
He's just struggling because his daddy taught him into the number 2 pick. That's the way the problem lies.
Did he talk him into the number 2 pick, or was he gonna be the number 2 pick anyway?
No, he robbed the Lakers. LeVar went on a media run and robbed the Lakers of the number 2 pick.
Who's supposed to be second then, Jordan? Based off the college resume.
Was still better than everybody else.
Say that again, Vic.
Who, in your opinion, who should have the Lakers chose? In your opinion?
The pick should have been based on talent. So the Lakers should have traded back, being that their talent was not in that spot, or to De'Aaron Fox. It wasn't about numbers this year. It was more so about the talent that fits the team. The Celtics had the best draft, and they picked number 3.
I was calling for De'Aaron Fox way early in the summer, and y'all boys didn't want to give me that credit.
Why De'Aaron Fox?
He's better than Lonzo Ball. He's 6'5". He's 6'6". You say he play defense. I know he can at least play as just good as a defense.
Better than Lonzo at what, though? Making shots?
Is he just as good as a defender?
He's better at making shots. Is that what you're basing it off? Because he can't lead a team. Because if he could lead a team, he would be starting on the Sacramento, and he would be the leader of that team. It's clear he's not the leader of that team. He come on the bench, he's that lead scorer, but it's clear he's not the leader. It's clear.
I don't know if Lonzo the leader of the Lakers. But he ain't going.
Who's the leader then, Jordan?
Pick your pace up.
And they're not going.
Who's the leader then?
I don't think the Lakers have a leader. That's the problem. They don't know if they going back to give him a bucket. They need a high pick and roll with 8 seconds on the clock. I don't know if they going to Lonzo.
From what the coach say, what Magic say, he's the leader of the team, and they say all the guys stick to him. Everybody want to follow him, so obviously he's the leader. If I don't hear that about De'Aaron Fox. I see he getting buckets. If we basing on making shots, okay, these guys making more shots than Lonzo.
Hey, De'Aaron Fox is a hell of a basketball player, though, kid.
He's just as good as Lonzo is, if not better.
I can agree with that. They're like neck and neck right now, man.
I don't see no difference.
And De'Aaron Fox is playing better right now.
He's making shots.
He's 6'5". He's athletic.
Is it team winning? Who got more wins right now?
They both gonna be in the bottom of nowhere, man. So what difference do it make? The problem we have with Lonzo Ball is that you got rid of Liangelo Russell. You're not winning tomorrow anyway. So why not bring them both?
What would you gonna do with who wanted a snitch on that team? Would you want that guy in the locker room? You still want your locker room to be together?
Come on.
So
you know some teams that keep bad pieces together just because.
That's the A.
But you're not keeping a bad.
It's the A game.
Not proven. Is Liangelo Russell really proven? Or did he just play on a bad
He's proving it. He's proving it. He's proving it.
on another bad team. We have seen this case where guys on bad team and they number look great. Then they get on a good team and they number look like, what the fuck happened? Why didn't nigga trash on my team? On that bad
He's a
team,
rookie. He's a rookie. We got to give him that. He's still young. We got to give him that.
The Lakers are 5-7. Sacramento is 3-8.
Bottom of shit, man. West.
And who game's been closer? I'm pretty sure the Lakers.
Lonzo busy, man. Live with them stats. Big baller brand. Did it to yourself.
You can't say that at 11 games in, 12 games in.
Y'all boy don't took up 25 goddamn minutes talking about Lonzo.
At the end of the season, you can make that case, but 11 games in, and you just basing it on shot making, because that's all it's based on. Because if he would make a shot, the conversation would be different. But he's not making shots. Besides missing shots, where else is he struggling?
NBA players got to make shots though, kid.
That's all I'm saying to the naysayers.
All
I
right.
haven't seen that game winner yet. I haven't seen it yet.
Moving on, man. Moving on. Staying in the West.
We can move on, man.
Any final statements on Lonzo before we close his ass out for the whole episode?
We gotta leave him for other weeks. No more statements on Lonzo.
We're good for now.
Speaking of the West, the Spurs are sitting at 7-5 right now, man, and they're doing all this without Kawhi. Respectively, they're 5th in the West right now. Will Kawhi play before the end of this month? Will we see Kawhi on or before December 1st?
Shit don't look
I
good
vote
for
no.
Kawhi, bro.
You say I vote no. That's easy.
From the reports that coming out, bro, shit don't look good. You got a nigga that's about to retire in a year or two, recovering faster than you, and he actually tore his shit, and you ain't fucked your shit up that bad. Shit don't look good for Kawhi, bro.
But it's not his ankle though. It's his quad right now, right? It's a whole nother injury, right?
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to
You
Tony
know-
Parker. That's what I'm saying. Tony Parker, like,
Ah,
no, Tony Parker, the other old nigga that's out. He
Yeah.
like tore his shit, and he recovering faster than the young nigga. So some shit don't look good for Kawhi, man. And shit don't look good for the Spurs either, because they been competitive, but it's starting to show. They can't close those games. They don't have a closer. It's starting to show. I watched it tonight. They didn't have that closer, so it don't look good for those guys. That would really look bad for them, but I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be here before December. He might not make it before Christmas. It was bad for him.
I say the same. I know he's probably ready to play. I'm sure he is, at least at a decent spot in his recovery where he can get out there and play. But I'm sure it's, more so up to Pop at this point. And
No,
I say no
Pop said
risk.
Pop said he can't play 5-on-5. He said Tony Parker's
said he
playing
can't play.
5-on-5, and Kawhi is not.
Tony Parker's on assignment with the G League right now, so that's really good sign. He'll get a lot of shots and reps there. So if he's not ready, I don't see it, man. They're gonna be up and down. They'll still be in the top 5, top 6 spots in the West by the time he comes back. But it's gonna be a much tougher climb than it would be with him. That's why you need Jonathan Simmons, by the way. But hey, Brian, I ain't gonna chastise you about it. You need Kawhi Jr.
You ain't here, so we can't cook you, but it don't look good for you guys.
It would be nice to have Kawhi Jr. right now.
Facts, it would be. Speaking of the NBA, man, have y'all been peeping these technical fouls, bruh?
And one takes, bro. And one ejection.
And one ejection with the person who get fouled. Never seen anything like it.
Offensive foul flagrant, man. I don't know what.
Is the NBA overreacting with the offensive flagrant foul?
Hold on, man. So my first thing is, where was the bulletin board or the sign that was supposed to hit you in the head with all these rules? Cause was it me or these bitches just kind of got slid in, bro?
Always.
Like, there was no big. That was supposed to be on the board when you first, like 2017, 2018 season. Shit gonna get real. Like that shit.
I would imagine like that was that rule being implemented was kind of like, you remember how like was kind of like made to counter the whole James Harden, I'm going until you getting the 3-point foul. You know what I'm saying? The 3-shot foul. How people used to do last year a lot.
But a flagrant, no God. These folks
They like, don't fuck with these folk. Don't touch these folk, boy.
I mean, you're on offense. He fouled you, made the shot, and you got ejected.
After a review, come on, man. NBA
All right,
gotta
so
get this shit together.
let's say we give them that one. But what about the whole, just guys staring at each other? When did that one slide in there? That slid in there.
Yeah,
like
that's kind of a weak ass rule, man. You really can't show no
now.
emotion
We
no
ain't
more,
hear
bro.
nothing about that one in the preseason.
No.
They taking the emotion out the
Even on a
game.
jump shot, you get people flagrant on a jump shot?
That's wild, bro. That shit just hit me out of nowhere.
Yeah, flagrant on the jump shot. If a defender is that close to you for you to slap him, he obviously slid under you. So how the fuck you get the flagrant? That nigga obviously too close. Why are you under my ankle like that?
Shit is ridiculous soft. I think they just fed into everybody saying how the league gets soft, and they just took that, and I don't know what the hell they did with it, but I mean, it's ridiculous.
Got softer?
Got softer with that shit. Come on, man. Can't stare at somebody.
NBA, NFL.
Thumbs down for the new rule.
About a year, man.
Man, thumb down for y'all slide them hoes in on it. God damn.
No warning. Guy looking around like, what? I'm getting ejected?
Like, what did I do?
What happened? Wow, crazy. People getting fined for no reason.
Full on ejection.
Gonna be a long
season. I guess they got rid of the flop rule too. Cause I ain't seen nobody get fined for flopping. I done seen quite a few flops this year. They just doing what they want to.
Yeah, man, the rules just been changed and we ain't get the memo, bro.
As you go along, kid. As you go along. As you go along. Speaking of, we talked about the Spurs earlier tonight. Them guys took an L to Greek freaking company. So, the Greek ended the game with 28, 12, 5. 12 rebound, 5 assists. Shot 50% in 36 minutes. Only took 1 3 in today's NBA. That shit is unheard of. It's looking like he's MVP. Before we say that, who's having a better year? The Greek Freak or the Unicorn, man? Porzingis? I ain't even trying to pronounce Greek Freak last night. Somebody hit me with it.
Too much.
I got you. To the Kupo.
You got it.
You on deck, Hedo. Who you got?
Greek or Zingis? I'm gonna go with Greek. Just because I think his team gonna ride it all the way through the playoff wave. He got a few more pieces. Shout out to Bledsoe. I do think eventually Greek needs to hand that team over to him so he can do the right thing with it. Right now, he just don't trust him, but it's only game 1. You know what I'm saying? There was a few fast breaks I saw. He could have gave it up to Bledsoe and could have caught one of them stupid lobs like my boy threw tonight, man. But I do think he would be a big key piece in the Greek winning the MVP because they will make a deeper run with Bledsoe, which will put the spotlight even heavier on Greek. And like Nick said, only taking 1 3 in today's NBA means everything because he's found a way to get to the basket no matter what's going on with the defense. He's not going to settle for threes. And he's just amazing to watch. I'm glad I picked him number 1 overall. Then jumped the bullet on Westbrook. And shit, I hope he just keep killing, man. Shout out to Bledsoe, though.
So,
okay.
Go ahead, Cam.
So you said the question was who's having the better year, right?
I'm going with Greek.
Could you get the record? Could you get the record for the Knicks and the Bucks?
Gotcha.
What's their records right now?
Gotcha. Let me slide.
500, I want to say.
My phone is acting slow.
If we were going, who I think was the best?
Come on, Apple.
If we were going with better players, I would be on your side. But if we're going with who's having the better year, I got to go with Porzingis. For
The
what
Bucks
he's
5
doing
and 6,
with
by the
his
way.
team, with the what are the Knicks record right now?
Keep going. I'm
I
gonna tell
just
you.
feel like what Porzingis is doing with the talent around him and the gather wins, because nobody, I know I didn't believe they wasn't shit when Melo was there. I definitely didn't think they was gonna be winning games without Melo.
They're 6 and 5.
Riding the back of the unicorn above 500. So if I got to go with who's having a better year, I got to go with Porzingis. And if you would have asked who was a better player, I might be on the other side and I have to agree with John. But better year, I got to disagree, because he got his team with a better record from stats wise. Giannis averaging 31, Porzingis averaged 30, 9 rebounds for Giannis, 7 rebounds for Porzingis. So the stats ain't too much different. He shoots better from 3. He shoots better from the free throw line. But we going with, for the year, I got to go with Porzingis because he got his team above 500. And like I said, I didn't believe the Knicks would be better without Carmelo, and I don't think nobody else would. But they look like a better team. They look way better than they did last year. Not even close. And I don't even think it's because of Melo. I think it's because Phil ain't in the fucking picture. I think that's the real reason why they better.
There's no cloud over.
They ain't got to try to run that fucking triangle.
A little bit of D-Rose, too. I think a little bit of D-Rose out of there helps, too.
Shit, man, I'm stressing you put D-Rose. I'm stressing if you take the triangle out the equation, you let D-Rose, Melo, and Unicorn rock last year, the Knicks got a better record than they end up with.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That might be, but D-Rose still ain't passing that bit nobody. So.
That's the problem.
You don't know. The rookie point guard, he got to pass. He ain't got no choice. Like, you got to get a ball up.
Y'all act like my nigga Rose don't get buckets no more.
Okay, well, shit, let's go on and go to the Cleveland. We might as well go to Cleveland. Might as well take the conversation on the Cleveland then.
At the 18 clip he had last year, that ain't enough for a nigga to not pass. If you going to average 18, but you got to pass. You can't average 18 and not pass. That don't work. You going to not pass, you got to be in the 30 range. What Porzingis said.
Before we go to Cleveland, Bledsoe, when he gets accustomed to that Milwaukee offense, what do you rank them guys in the East?
Right now, let's say pre-All-Star break. We got to do pre- and post-All-Star break, because we know post-All-Star break, Cleveland Cavaliers are going to make a run. They will be in the top 2 or 3 teams in the East after the All-Star break.
Think so?
That's fine. That's fine. I was just my question I was about to ask. Who the fuck do we got at the top of the East period?
Celtics.
Boston right now.
Nobody.
I'm going to Boston right now. Pre-All-Star break.
Me, I say Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee will be a top four in the East. And the way the Wizards look, I had the Wizards, but the way the Wizards look, shit, they might pass some guy by adding Bledsoe. Because they get him a shot maker at the end of the game, and Giannis don't have to try to force it down the lane 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Bledsoe can make the big shot, and he can make jump shot, and he can make threes, and he can make the right play. So that get him another playmaker, and it make that bench deeper. Having Brogdon coming out the bench and making him a lot.
Is Bledsoe elite?
You got.
I don't think I seen too much of him in Phoenix, so I don't catch him on TV a lot. Is he elite?
Which tier elite?
Second tier. We're not gonna put him first. He's not Kyrie elite. He's not IT elite.
We talking Kyle Lowry elite?
Fuck yeah, he Kyle Lowry elite.
Definitely. Okay, so well then definitely, yeah. Second tier easy.
He at the top of the second tier. Let me put it like that. He's at the cusp of being an elite point guard, and I think Milwaukee will help put him on the pedestal to be so. I think he is elite because he's shown us alongside an elite point guard. He's played beside a John Wall. He's played beside these guys, and he wasn't no second fiddle. We just gonna give it to him. We tired of giving it this one. This man run the offense. You saw him tonight, man. This man ain't got no practice, no nothing with this team.
He looked good out there.
Come on.
He missed shot, but when you have played in a few games, you're gonna be rusty. You haven't practiced. You just probably get shots up in Bama or whatever.
In 29 minutes, he finished with 13, 7, and 4 tonight. 1 of 5 from 3.
He hit the big time shot that pretty much put the game away.
He's gonna make the play on that ball. That's gonna, they never had that, man. Tony Snell can't make that play. Chris Middleton can't make that play. As good as Malcolm Brogdon is, he not throwing no backwards lob to Greek Freak, and that's what it's time. We ready to see? Are we ready to see Greek Freak do some fire shit? Well, that only happened because of Eric Bledsoe. Let's get that in perspective.
Yep. So.
He only doing reverse. You saw that reverse dunk tonight?
I didn't see it.
Because Eric Bledsoe.
But we're gonna insert that bitch right here though. Yeah.
Oh my God, dog. Insert Bledsoe throwing a lob backwards. Insert Bledsoe with the two-hand boom. Insert Bledsoe with the Euro step to the left-hand finish. That's elite, bro. That's high-level basketball.
The big-time shot at the end of the game that pretty much put the game away, put them up by 6 with like 40, 50 seconds left. Pretty much close.
If you're not a Bledsoe fan, you will be by the end of the year, man. And I think he will show how good he is compared to these point guards in the East. He will show how good Milwaukee can be. At the end, he will push LeBron them as well. I do think he will get them a run for their money.
So we asked this question last week. Is he an all-star this year?
If it wasn't so late, he would be an all-star.
It's only 11 games in. What are we talking late?
13-7 over it. He really like 20-10 on a good night if he rhythm.
Yeah, he got to catch a rhythm with this team, get implemented with this team. There's a lot of shit he got to do to get to the Bledsoe that we accustomed to seeing. Like
the really one we saw in Phoenix.
He really a 20-10 guy. He really gonna be one with.
Really
he got Greek running. He got Middleton shooting the ball. He got Henson diving. He really gonna be a 20-10 guy.
Jabari coming back. Come on.
Yeah, that's nice. They're gonna be lovely right there.
Hey, look out for the Bucks. That's why I say post All-Star break, pre All-Star break. I like the Bucks and the Celtics right now. Cleveland gonna struggle until after the All-Star break. They're gonna take one of them spots, and it's gonna be a mix of them three. And I don't know Washington. I don't know who else you want to put up there. Yeah. But it's gonna be the Celtics, the Bucks, and the Cavs right there. Then
Washington been a little down there. I don't know what to expect them guys. Them guys been so.
Indiana, New York. You can throw anybody in that spot. Orlando, Philadelphia.
So I'm gonna say Bucks top 3. I'm gonna go out on.
Top 3.
A slim limb and say top 3 because I don't know what Washington gonna do. They so up and down. Right.
Gotcha. So that means you guys putting the Cavs and the Celtics 1 and 2, obviously at the end of the year. By the end of the year.
Fact.
Yeah.
No question.
Comparing them two teams and where we at in today's right now, where we at today. Who won that trade this summer?
Ooh, okay. Moving topics.
Who won the trade as of today?
Today.
As of today.
Give me both answers. Today and what do you see in the forefront? For coming time.
Can you really? Okay, if we say today, I have to go with Boston, but you can't really gauge who won the trade because Isaiah Thomas hasn't played, but Crowder has played like I don't know who the fuck he played like. I don't know where that guy at right now.
I mean, either I don't know what's going on, kid.
I play hard.
I mean, I don't know where that guy at, man. So right now, Boston have won the trade, not just based off their record. They just Crowder haven't did anything. Isaiah Thomas is still hurt. We don't know when he'll be back, and Crowder haven't shown anything. The other guy don't even touch the floor. So right now, it looks like Boston won. And for the future, I think it's gonna end up Cleveland coming out on top, but I don't know if it's necessarily because they won the trade or is it because Gordon Hayward out. So I think overall Boston won it. Earlier, before when it first happened, I didn't think Boston won the trade, but looking at it now, look like they made the right decision.
Vic, when you get a second, can you find out what picks exactly Boston still holds? I think that plays a key role in this too. They gave up one in Cleveland. Of course, Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and the other guy, Zizic. Never liked Zizic. Don't understand why he was even in the trade. Don't understand why y'all didn't demand Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum for a talent like Kyrie Irving.
Thanks.
Right now,
either
the
one
Celtics
of them, man.
you got to give me something elite or potentially elite for an elite guy. Not saying Isaiah Thomas not elite, but I don't think that's enough. in compensation for a guy that you're going to get that's already on a contract. The present team is great. The present trade is great as far as the Celtics go. The trade right now in the present they won is basically what I'm trying to say, and it's because of the young wings that they have. They were able to keep a hold to. Thank God they traded for Morrison. I thought that was a terrible trade. Morris, I'm sorry. I thought that was a terrible trade in the summer because I thought you needed Avery Bradley. But good thing you did trade for him because Gordon Hayward ended up getting hurt, and you got somebody you put into the lineup that can at least give you 14, 12, and 10 or 12 rebounds and can guard LeBron, which is all you really care about. Probably can't stop him, but at least try to guard him. Different body. And I think in the future, the Celtics also want to trade because if we find out what picks they got, along with the fact that these wings are just...
I got it for you right now.
Who they got?
2018 first round pick. It's a lot of like stipulations, a lot of variables that go into play to say which pick they actually end up with. Okay. So with this 2008 first round draft pick, it was originally from the LA Lakers. LA Lakers 2018 first round pick to Philadelphia via Phoenix or to Boston. It's protected for selections 1. So if they get the first round pick, if that pick turns into the first round pick, Boston doesn't get it basically. And 6 through 30. So it has to be 2 through 5.
Yeah. Well,
they still came out on top.
Hey, I mean, and the reason why I say well is because in the past they usually do good in these lotteries. Like we can't even flex. Like they be coming up with something. They usually get a top 5 something out of it.
Let me finish this off. If the pick is 6 through 30 or the number 1 pick and they don't retain this year's pick, they get Philadelphia's 2019 first round pick on muscle. And Sacramento's first round pick.
Hey man, them guys did they fucking thing, bro. When they first had mine, I ain't think so. Them guys held it down.
Hey.
Alright, them guys.
Team look really good. All they gonna do is add Gordon, whatever that means. If they pretty decent now, you add Gordon Hayward, which is an all-star. I mean, it speaks for itself. We'll see, like Cam said, we'll give Isaiah Thomas his just due. Maybe it change our minds, once they come in. But as of right now,
so are the Celtics real contenders to come out the East?
I don't think so because I don't think nobody can contend with LeBron in the East. I think he just got a chokehold on the East until he fucking leaves. So they look good right now. They on fire right now, but they was on fire last year too. Granted, they ain't had the same guys, but they still got a rookie that hasn't played in the playoffs that's on their wing. So I don't think so. I don't think they got enough experience, right? Not this year.
not this year.
I say give them a year or two with Gordon Hayward back, and the fact that they might be a big free agency destination. They gonna take over the East. So LeBron.
Their future is crazy.
That's my guy, but bro, you better find somewhere else to go. Hey, them boys about to take over the East. Bro.
I heard the analyst. I was watching the sports channel today, and the analyst compared them. He said the Boston Celtics reminded him of the New England Patriots before they made a decade run, which was some big ass. That's a big ass statement to make.
Right.
It sounds big, but when you think about it's a chance they can get Boogie.
That'd be crazy.
For AD.
That'd be either one of them guys be crazy. It's crazy.
Boogie or trade for AD with all the picks you got. It don't sound that too far fetched. Like that's a real possibility for those guys, especially if they win in this year. They top 2, which everybody agree that they probably gonna be top 2.
Kyrie, y'all gotta give me this. When that trade first happened, what did I say? I said, bro, Kyrie is finna be an MVP candidate. I don't think he'll win over Greek Freak. I did call that.
Is he an MVP candidate now?
Fuck yeah, he finna be.
He's headed that way. I think he headed that way.
I guess based on winning, but IT numbers were way better. And he wasn't an MVP candidate.
Let me say it like this. Can I just say it like this though? Going back to your Lonzo leadership role, and people do look at that, it's clear that Kyrie is the leader of that team, hands down. Hands down.
Get swaggy when Kyrie show up in town.
IT was the leader last year. IT.
The leader.
That was clear. But what I'm saying is, no, he want he might be in the MVP race because of Brad. He don't have no shoe deal, and it's not sexy to put a nigga. Don't got no shoe deal. He ain't easy to market. He don't got commercials. They not gonna put him in the MVP race. So
Cam be all about this.
Based off numbers, I don't think he gonna be in the MVP. Because you know how they do, bro. You know these folks do what's sexy to them. Kyrie,
it's politics.
Right, based on that, because he got Nike. He got Nike. Dude. He got commercials.
And he left LeBron.
So
championship.
So it had a little controversy. So you might have got that one based on, but I don't think off numbers he gonna. His numbers ain't really no different than what he had in Cleveland.
And you gotta think of this though.
That coach they got over there is amazing.
This is my whole thing though, bro.
That we need to be talking about. Coach of the year.
Yeah, Brad Stevens definitely coach of the year.
We about to head there. I definitely think Kyrie add a little sauce to everybody package when he come to time. If you notice when he was Shump had a little more, something to that dribble. LeBron as well. LeBron was trying some shit I ain't never seen him try before when Kyrie was in town. And he just got them boys in Boston feeling that shit.
That nigga can't do it. I know that.
Nah. He had one good dribble here with Kyrie not too long ago, though. I was like, whoa, that nigga, whoa.
I hate to see that nigga do this. Bro, that run full speed, bro.
Speaking of LeBron,
what are you going to do?
Who's to blame for the Cavaliers' early struggles?
The Cavs. The Cavs. Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue, the blame starts with you. You still switching picks, dog. You still leaving Jeff Green on John Wall.
Bro, before you go. Give me percentages, bro. What a percentage is
100% on you, man. 100% on you. And I'm going to give everybody else, a little 0.5s and 1s and 2s as we go. But it's 100% on you, man. You still switch picks, dog. It does not work. You cannot leave Tristan Thompson on Steph Curry year after year after year in the damn finals. You cannot leave Jeff Green to guard John Wall or any of these top guards nowhere, man. You can't keep doing that. You cannot continue to rely on J.R. Smith, who has shown in his career that he ain't nothing but an up and down street guy, man. What are you doing? You're not yelling at Jay Crowder for playing the way he's playing right now, when the reason why he got to where he got to is for playing physical, playing hard, getting on the floor, doing this, doing that. You're not gonna say nothing to the fact that he just stand around shooting spot shots. What are you doing, man? The blame goes on you. I give JR some blame because, dude, you terrible. Why can't you dribble and make plays for others at this point in your career? Whatever. Bron, I give it to you for acting like you didn't need Kyrie. Okay? Acting like you just going to be able to move on. You were going to do this, you were going to do that. Whatever, nigga. Been there, done that 1,000 times. You need Kyrie like I need air to breathe. All right? So, I'm just going to get the other parts of the blame to the role players for not playing hard, for not being actual role players, for everybody wanting to be like Bron. And Tristan Kardashian, you getting the rest of the blame. Y'all stink. It's terrible to watch. You like the oldest team in basketball. Good luck, nigga. See you at the All-Star break.
How much will IT turn the switch back on?
Wait. First of all, I don't mind all the blame going to Tyler. And LeBron, my guy, but he got to get. I get 80 to T. Lue, 20 to LeBron. Not because he needs Kyrie. He don't fucking need Kyrie. You're wrong in that. He don't fucking need that guy. He don't need him. What he do need to do is stop turning the fucking ball over. What he do need to do is hold his guys accountable for playing like shit. The coach not holding anybody accountable, and you ain't saying shit either. You just going up and down the court like shit cool because you getting your numbers. It's like this nigga doing. I'm gonna get mine. I'll be ready when y'all niggas figure out what y'all gonna do. It's like he don't even give a fuck if they ready or not. So I'm gonna go 70-30. 80-20. T. Lue get 80. LeBron get 20. Everybody else just old as shit. And LeBron, you ain't holding nobody accountable. You ain't holding your jelly accountable or peanut butter, whatever the fuck y'all want to be. Bad. That's probably not correct to say bad. I apologize to the gay community. but peanut butter and jelly. Y'all
Get the disclaimer of it.
Well, go ahead, Vic, what you about to say. It's 80-20, man. LeBron didn't quit turning the ball over. I done seen him, man, almost at 10 turnovers, like 5-6 games. Like, bro, that's ridiculous. You got 9-8 turnover. Why?
Will IT be the switch for the Cavaliers? Will IT just come back and everything clicks?
If they gotta wait till IT come back, they might not be in the playoffs. Well, it's the East, so they'll be in the playoffs, but they're gonna be in the middle of the pack. If they gotta wait till IT come back, these boys gonna be number 5 seed, 6 seed.
But if you're Cleveland, are you even worried about that though?
Yes, this year.
I'm worried this year because I think that the guys around LeBron, if they ain't 1 or 2, them guys ain't gonna play like nothing on the road in the playoffs.
If you're not 1 or 2, that means them other teams that we talking about, the Celtics of the world, the Bucks of the world, that mean they catching confidence. That they doing stuff they haven't done before as a team. True enough, the Celtics have been number 1 seed, but Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, some of these guys, Morris, he's new to that, so he's gonna be getting confidence the entire time.
Even more so, even if you in the 5 or 6, I mean you probably not sweeping nobody. Nobody's scared of y'all no more. Y'all right there. Y'all ain't sweeping nobody, so y'all ain't getting a rest. Y'all the oldest team in the league. You're not getting the rest you need. Then you got to go play against Boston that's going to fight like crazy. Or if you at 6, you got to match up with Milwaukee.
Pistons. Somebody.
Pistons.
Or the Magic.
That ain't good.
Somebody now.
That's ugly for y'all. Then you got
Miami.
You got to fight and claw. You're going to have to fight and claw at least go 6 games every series if you win it. To make it to the Eastern Conference Final, then you got to play Boston and Brad Stevens.
It's not good. And one thing I do want to throw out there before we get too, good as a podcast, before we grow, I do want to shout out the New East, Ben Simmons, Antetokounmpo, Porzingis, my nigga Bledsoe. Shout out to the East, man. The East making a comeback. We got 5 legitimate young stars, probably more.
Y'all gonna stop trying my other boys in Orlando now. Shout out my boy Vujicic now, and Aaron Gordon now.
You left out Embiid, even though I think he only got a few more games.
Pistons.
Because if he plays, Philly gonna be rising soon. If they quit playing with him, trying to play scared, like let him play, man. See if he's durable. If you just snatching him every few games, you ain't gonna know if he's durable when the playoff comes because the game gonna be more intense. It's gonna be a rougher game, a tougher game. So let him play, bro. Let him get a game on until he tell you he don't feel like, or until he tweaks something. If he don't tweak, now stop sending man.
Shout out to the New East, man. Them boys on the rise, bro. It ain't next year, the year after that, man. The East gonna be running some things.
It look good. It looking good. They got the young guys.
So, hypothetically speaking, and this would be the last closeout question for this topic. If the Cavaliers are in the bottom 4, do they make it out the East? Bottom 4 meaning 5 through 8.
They'll have IT back by then. Yeah, they'll make it out.
I'm biased, so I'm wrong with LeBron anyway. He gonna make it out the East. He can be number 8.
Facts. All right, anything else before we move on from this topic from you guys?
Say, man, Brian, you got 1 year, dog. The clock is ticking. The Celtics are here. They ain't going nowhere. They add table. The young wings just getting older. Embiid, Ben Simmons, Antetokounmpo, Bledsoe.
Now he about to West Coast this thing up, bro. Cause he ain't pulling no free agents to Cleveland, so he about to West Coast that thing up, bro. Paul George uncomfortable as hell. So.
LA.
They about to West Coast this time. They about to West Coast this time, bro.
All right, man. We at this time of the show right now, man. We got some important games coming up this weekend. It's time for the prediction, fellas. WTF predictions.
Last week with his lucky ass.
Yeah, he got lucky last week on the prediction.
No, he got lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky
No,
last
he
week.
ain't do nothing but pick the other team.
I'm too easy, bro. Hey,
Facts.
Do it again this weekend, man.
you about to get you some black, yeah.
Hey, he lucky we didn't ask that Ohio State Iowa matchup. He lucky we didn't ask that one.
We winning. Don't worry, we winning.
So, all right, I'm not even gonna say that last time.
And I hope you do number one seed.
I got my lucky headband today.
UGA. Although this is Atlanta, UGA is in Athens. UGA at number 10 Auburn. Number 1 UGA at number 10 Auburn. Who y'all got? You know who I got. Don't add me.
UGA about to be number 1 UGA about to be number 8 UGA.
Number 8? Nigga, what?
War Eagle.
Ooh, my boy's making a big one. First pick.
We gonna drop.
War Eagle. You know they don't respect UGA, dog. If they lose,
I'm taking UGA, man.
War
I'm taking
Eagle,
UGA,
baby.
man. I can't make
UGA.
Fly.
UGA.
Fly.
What's the score, bro? Drop them scores.
You doing scores?
I'm gonna go 20, 28, 21.
I'm going 24-10.
War Eagle. What?
24-13. 24-13. It's SEC football in November, bro.
War Eagle.
Tough games, man. Tough games.
I'm gonna go with a little bit bigger score. If I had to pick a close score, I'd say UGA would lose this game. So I'm gonna say 35 at least, 35-14.
I think UGA plays a good.
Hey man, got a lucky headband today. These picks coming through.
Big green headband nigga said 35-14.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
It's the SEC. Yeah, cause you just think all Georgia team gonna win. Bray gonna win championship next year, huh? World Series.
4 year. We got a lot of prospects in our foreign team. Bray keep the minor league players on deck, boy. That's why we don't pay major league players, because we keep the minor league players on deck. But we ain't going to get into all that. I ain't not going to get into the argument with you, bro. All right, bro. Number 6, TCU at number 5, Oklahoma. It's going to be a great game.
Both of these weak ass niggas lost their fucking Iowa State, so I don't even want to pick neither one of these motherfuckers. But since I gotta pick,
bro, your team lost to Iowa, bro. Shut up.
Who got the best uniform? You know how many people go in there and lose? I would be skinning people.
Obviously everybody is still Iowa State.
Iowa
State didn't go in there and lose. Iowa State didn't go in there and lose.
Don't check Iowa track league. They skin people on a regular, bro. And they have been in the top 10 before. When Iowa State ever been in the top 10?
The boy might get there by the end of the year, bro.
22? When no black people playing? Fuck Iowa State, man. Let me get my
so
pick,
disrespectful.
Get your pick, man.
I'm gonna go with the Heisman winner, man. I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield. I think he's gonna win the Heisman this year, and I think he's gonna beat TCU, and I think he's gonna be in the playoffs. After he beat TCU, he's gonna run through the rest of everybody else. So I'm gonna pick Baker Mayfield. It's gonna be a high scoring game. I say 42-30. Baker Mayfield.
I'm going Oklahoma. I'm going Oklahoma 38-24.
I'm going to Horn Frogs, man. I got to be the high guy out. I think that's how Cam got all his picks last week. So, shit, I'm rolling with the Atlanta guy. I'm rolling with the Horn Frogs. I know how I feel to be the underdog, how to put the university on your back. You understand me? So, we going to roll out with the Horn Frog, man. Put it on your back, man. Take that shit home.
What's your score? So, he's going TCU defense over Oklahoma offense. What score you got?
28-21, man. Close game.
Ooh,
1 touchdown.
That'll be a good game. Last college pick. Catholics versus convicts. This is the last time this game has been meaningful. We're probably like in the 90s easily. Ain't nobody care about this game till this year again.
Catholic versus convict for real?
Fact. That's on t-shirts.
There was a 30 for 30. Basically way back in the day when it was like a big ass rivalry. Some Notre Dame students made that t-shirt. Some communication students. It's a 30 for 30 for it.
Let me take my hat off.
And what made me so mad, Notre Dame won that game. So I was rooting for the black folks. Goddamn. I'm going with the U too, bro. I can't even flex. I'm going with the U.
Nah, bro. I don't want your bad luck going for the U, bro. I feel like you trying to jinx her. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, I'm going for Notre Dame. Leave Cam by itself. Fuck it.
Exactly. I was going to Notre Dame anyway.
I'm going Notre Dame. They finna run all over Miami. They finna run all over Miami.
Don't jinx her, bro. Get your jinx ass out of here. Last podcast, you just roasting her. Talking about they ain't had a swag back.
They don't got the swag back, but I.
They got Mark Rick, man.
You right. This is Mark Rick we talking about. They finna lose.
Exactly, man.
They finna lose a big game. Notre Dame, Cam, get what? Miami gonna score 10 points. That's it. They gonna get 2 turnovers. They gonna get 2 turnovers and only score 10 points.
Bro, you got a song Bobby Brown though.
Bobby in the studio with Bobby Brown.
He had to be.
28-10 Notre Dame, baby.
10, man. Fuck out of here.
What you got then, bro?
35 Notre Dame.
Run the score back here.
28-35.
I'm going to go 21-17 Miami. It's going to be a close game. Miami going to win.
Will it be another fourth quarter drive?
I like Notre Dame in them different places. They play away from the house every day anyway.
Yeah.
They about to take an L away from the house.
Yeah.
All the lucky,
crazy
all
hell.
the lucky Irish team can't be winning. The Celtics doing all they winning. One of these Irish motherfuckers got to go down. So it's gonna be Notre Dame.
You crazy? We about to take that.
We
about to take y'all turnover chain back to South Bend.
I don't even know they got that chain. But anyway, do you know, Candy, you want to let our subscribers know how lucky your picks were last week?
Lucky?
Lucky. What picks did you come up lucky on, man? So we can go and get your little claim to fame for this week.
I ain't come up on nothing lucky, bro.
What you have, bro?
He called Dame over OKC. I remember that one.
I'm picking with my heart, man. I'm just picking my guy based on what I base my shit off on.
He had some college picks that he got right.
He had. Did you pick Michigan State? Did you pick Michigan State?
Hell yeah. I picked
a lot of them bitches, bro. He picked like 3 of them motherfuckers, dog.
I think he took Oklahoma State. Did you take Oklahoma State?
I took Oklahoma State, but I don't think they won.
He took Ohio State over Penn State or whoever that was last week.
He took Michigan State over Penn State.
Yeah, I told you I got my own reason. I don't even base it on who the better team. I just don't want Penn State to be better than Ohio State. But then Ohio State going choke. So shit.
I think he picked Carolina over Atlanta. Little shit like that.
I definitely picked them over Atlanta. I don't know why y'all picked them.
Hey, you picked them this week.
They gonna beat the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys.
NFL picks. Let's go.
Starting off 5-2. The Saints at the Saints in Buffalo. Who y'all got? Saints at the Bills. It's gonna be a good hard grind game.
I hope Cam quarterback blow up. Go ahead.
In the cold.
I'm taking Buffalo. I got Tyrod Taylor on one of my fantasy teams.
Yeah. Saint done, and I got he my starter, and it possibly gonna be cold in Buffalo. I don't know how it's doing it.
Outside in the real grass.
South Dakota.
Nigga Drew Brees' shoulder probably got arthritis.
Saint gonna take an L. Saint gonna take an L. I say they gonna if it's cold, I go 24-17 Buffalo.
So y'all making this about the New Orleans Saints offense instead of that fire-ass defense. Shout out to my boy Sheldon Rankin. Shout out to Cameron Jordan, who's on one of my fantasy teams. Shout out to the whole defense that's on one of my fantasy teams.
Defense has been playing better, but they still going down that week.
That's why I said 24-17. I think Buffalo they gonna get their number, and the Saints ain't gonna be able to because of the weather, the grass, not playing in the dome.
The Saints gonna go dummy. The Saints gonna run that ball like they're supposed to. They got 2 good backs. Shout out to Michael Thomas. It's hard for me to play because Mike Evans is full of shit.
My fantasy team.
They gonna get right.
Too, but
I think it will be a close one.
Right.
Let me go ahead and give you my pick. They in Buffalo. However, even though I do think that people sleep on the Saints in this, I'm gonna have to pick Buffalo only because of weather conditions. They get to add Kevin Benjamin this week, and it will be close as hell. It'll be a thriller, man. But I can't fuck their pick up because of my heart or whatever I'm feeling. Buffalo gets it. Even
that's how you win. That's how I won last week.
I'm going 28-24 Bills.
With your heart.
Minnesota at Washington. Yeah, I got Buffalo 28-24. Minnesota at Washington. The next game.
Buffalo about
Minnesota at Washington.
I'm going Minnesota. 23-17.
At Washington?
Yeah, Washington, I don't believe in them, but they just won a big game, so they probably relax. They comfortable. Minnesota over Washington.
Minnesota got that defense. Nigga, Kirk Cousins ain't got no offensive line. Nigga lost his whole offensive line before he went to Seattle. But I think he's feeling himself. So I think Cousins gonna come out with a W. It's gonna be 17-10. 17-10. Kirk Cousins gonna get the win.
I like Washington in this game as well. I'm going 20-13 Washington.
New England at Denver. I'm going 28-9. Brady, 3 first quarter touchdowns. 35-9.
Disrespectful to the defense. I'm picking Thomas too. I ain't gonna disrespect the defense like that. I think they'll give up 20, 21, 21-3. The Denver can't fucking score. They got
Osweiler.
Fucking quarterback. They ain't scoring no fucking points. I don't think Brady gonna run all over them boys. Chris Hogan out for the game. So I don't think they're gonna run all over them boys like that. They can't trust Cook, you just don't know what the fuck he gonna do from week to week. I want to drop the nigga on my fantasy team, but for some reason, fantasy think he elite and he can't be dropped. So I'm stuck with it.
I'm rolling with New England. Either 35 or 42-9. I think Denver gets 3 field goals. They will march at least on 3 drives. They just won't be able to punch it in. So 9-42 or 9-35.
Damn,
Brady throw the bitch all over the field.
Throw it.
Will score this week.
All over the field on the no-fly zone, man.
Man, what fly zone? Them boys been out on the field too long. They tired as fuck. So that shit live.
Facts.
Boys stay on the field for the damn offense.
Run out of gas.
But with the Patriots defense not being that good, you know what? You go ahead. We good.
Dallas.
Patriots defense. So they'll have more breaks.
Atlanta.
Is this the most important game of the weekend? Does this have the most playoff implications? Yes or no?
Facts, man. Whoever loses this game in trouble, bro.
Cowboy fucking done, Jerry Jones.
Who do you believe in Atlanta to make you make that pick? That's basically what I've been wanting to know the whole time, Cam.
My pick is basically based off heart. These boys ain't showing me shit.
It's based off fuck the Cowboys. The Cowboys ain't shit without Zeke. That's what I believe.
So they ain't got shit to do with
I don't think
the
that's gonna be able to do it. Nope. They got everything to do with the Cowboy without Zeke.
I was just hoping that you had a make on them.
I don't trust them either, but I gotta make a pick. And I just fuck the Cowboys.
17-13.
I don't know, man.
My scores get lower and lower for the facts every day on week, man.
2 out of 3.
I'm going with you, brother. 17-13. I'm around with
17-13.
I don't know who's scoring points.
I don't know where the hell those 17 coming from.
That's the same.
Dallas ain't gonna be able to score either, because he ain't got nobody.
ATL, Ohio State.
Hey, man. I'm going Dallas in this shit.
Oh, young fraud.
Like I said, these 2 backs gonna run behind the offensive line.
9-3. That's your score.
It's gonna be 20 to 14. 21-14. 21-14. Dak gonna run for 1. He gonna throw 1 after on the run for a touchdown. So one of them backs gonna punch it in.
Jason Witten gonna catch it. Jason Witten.
Williams, Witten, or Beasley will catch a touchdown on the run from Dak Prescott.
I ain't heard from Beasley all year. What he at?
He running in the slot somewhere.
He in New York. He on the Knicks. He on the Knicks.
You'll see him this weekend. They gonna bring all the stops out this weekend. Alfred Morris then will get the 4 yards combined that Zeke had together. That don't mean shit individually. The offensive line is gonna open these holes up. Zeke ain't been doing shit anyway. He ain't been Zeke. Dak, you better come through for me.
So
you better run for one touchdown. You better throw one.
Put it like that. I got a better question. Even though we just doing a pick, you only pick the Cowboys because you got that on your fantasy team.
Hell no. I'm picking the Cowboys because I don't trust anybody on the Falcons. I actually got to hold the Falcons if you take a look at it. And that's what pissed me off the most. So no, I don't trust anybody on the Falcons. Like Vic said, he don't know where the hell the 17 is gonna come from, and that's a shame coming from a Super Bowl and all them damn weapons.
And he talking about they gonna win the next one.
And we've been saying the whole time, every week we tell Vic. Now, all right, 8 weeks now. Some of this shit is solid information. Some of this shit is just hearsay at this point, man. It's 11 weeks of this shit, man. Somebody fucking robbing Arthur Brink. Who is it? Sorry, Matt Ryan. Somebody done robbed it. Come on, man. 11 weeks of info, we just gonna toss that out.
Hey, we gonna get it together, bro.
I'm desperate to hell in the fantasy, so I done snuck Matt Ryan on my squad. You turn around, we turn around. You turn around, we turn around. I got you.
He picked him up real smooth.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey.
Look at
Freeman. Somebody wake up. Sanu, I got you in the other league. Somebody wake up. Anybody.
Anybody.
Knock is anybody from the 2015-16 offense there.
Matt Bryan, anybody wake up.
Damn, bro. That nigga missing field goal. Matt Brown never missed field goal. Bro, I don't know what's up, bro. Something got to be going on in the locker room.
Wide open touchdown catches in the end zone.
The whole Falcon team in the sunken place.
I don't know,
Julio
bro.
Jones missing wide open catches in the end zone.
That man about to make me change my pick, bro.
I thought we did right by my feet.
I never thought I'd see the day, man. Matt Ryan, you stink, dog. You are terrible. You are the worst MVP. You're terrible, bro.
He learned the offense, bro. That's what it is, bro. He learned the offense. They were terrible with Mike Shanahan first.
I thought they didn't change. I thought he was supposed to come make the offense better.
Man, this shit don't work like that, bro.
It's
a whole other quarterback.
I ain't never seen so many end arounds in my life.
It's a whole other nigga. It's a whole other person.
That was him making it better, bro. He bringing some excitement.
Man, he bringing that bitch ass.
Man, if you don't start handing Taylor Gabriel this damn ball.
Bro doing that bitch ass Andy Pettit outfit from the Canes in Restoration. Fucking end arounds, man.
End arounds, man. I've seen more end arounds in 11 weeks than I have in 2-3 years with the Falcons.
Me too, bro. In the whole league.
You know what they doing it though, man. They trying to steal from Kansas City, man. That's the real thing.
We ain't got no Tyreek Hill though. Nor do we have a Spencer Hunt.
Kelsey either. But they still trying to steal from them guys.
Do what you do best, and niggas will be trying to steal that from you. Like, people should be trying to be the Falcons.
Just how they were last year. We ain't gonna make this. We not turning this Falcon session into another Liangelo Ball session. Okay, so with that being said, man, what has the biggest chance of happening? San Francisco getting a win at home versus the New York Giants getting their first win, or Cleveland going on the road to Detroit in the Dome and getting the first win?
San Francisco.
The Giants falling apart from inside, outside, body part falling apart. The Giants I don't know how they got to win.
Who did they beat? I don't forget.
Odell beat somebody for you that one time. He got you one win.
San Fran had been in some game, so they gonna get the Giants.
Do we see Jimmy Garoppolo the game?
Giants might well start tanking. Trust the process.
Nah.
Does Jimmy Garoppolo debut this game?
Nah.
You would have heard about it already.
Brian ain't gonna play the whole season.
Nah, they trying to keep him from his money being more in the market. So I don't blame him.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, they ain't trying to get him to go out there and go ham.
Exactly.
Go ham, then they gotta pay him.
Exactly. Keep him on ice. I ain't mad at that. But yeah, the San Francisco will beat New York. New York falling apart. Detroit actually played pretty good. They got some people stepping up. They healthy. They coming off a bye and a win. So yeah, Cleveland gonna get stuck, man.
What you got? What's your score? What's scores? Now we ain't got it. Okay, yeah, fuck the scores.
Yeah, fuck them scores.
Yeah.
Them niggas weak.
I ain't got no score for them guys.
I think everybody agrees San Francisco got a better chance to get a win in Cleveland more than Detroit.
I'd be shocked if it's the other way around.
Damn.
Definitely. But what the fuck do we know?
Facts.
Exactly. Shit, obviously, Cam got out and win last week.
And the Falcons.
I know a lot.
On the 500. What do I know? I don't know shit at all, bro. None at all.
Listeners, y'all about to follow me. I'm telling y'all what it is. The hat.
It's the hat. www.black.com. Go get you one.
It's the headband
Gang. We got the headbands on the site too. Go get you one of those. Now I'm flashed, so y'all can go to the site and we ain't got them yet, but they coming. Hey man, what's up, man? It's about that time, man. To wrap this episode up. Hit me with you guys. WTF predictions.
You can't forget my legend of the week, man.
Go ahead.
Legend of the week, man.
Shout out my boy.
Legend segment. New segment for y'all, man.
Legend.
Shout out Dante Hall, man. It's a legend, man. It's a punt return. Kick
X
return
Factor.
legend, man. Two-time Pro Bowler. In Kansas City Chiefs history, he got the most career kick return yards, most career kick return touchdown, most career punt return touchdown, most combined return yards, most career all-purpose yards, most kick return yards in a single season, most all-purpose yards in a single season. And the man only played 8 years.
This might be the most ham highlights we're gonna have the whole show.
Facts.
So it's
wait till y'all see these video highlights, man. Y'all gonna see why I shot him out. That's a legend, man. Dante Hall, man.
Shout out to my boy Cam for bringing in that new segment, man.
Shout it out. Shout out to the BU, you know. Everybody done put the gang on your back. Shout out to Big Rob, Big Nate.
Yo.
Woody. Shout out to all my East Mississippi Scuba Tech, nigga.
Yo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yo.
Last chance you.
Shout out to the tip, man. Shout out Crit, man. We shout out.
Shout out Chris.
Meridian.
Shout out Christmas. Shout out to all the new music out. What y'all boy ride to this weekend?
Before we get into this, next weekend we gotta get into the conversation that was dropped into our group message today. The top 5 albums of 2017. I felt like Jubo was going to me for my selection, but we're gonna talk about that next week.
I stayed out of it. I ain't listened to none of it. Some of the one you had up, so I ain't even gonna judge it because I ain't listening.
I heard you listen to it on your Instagram story today. I said, yo, my boy Pete. Yeah, I rock with that one though. But we're gonna talk about it next week.
Hey man, Cole, where you at? I need some Cole this year.
We not getting that.
2017.
Cole just had a daughter. We not getting that. We might not hear from Cole about 2022.
Somebody
see.
Bro, the album. The album. He tells you.
He ain't tell you nothing. He ain't tell you till you see it.
Niggas didn't even know J. Cole was married. Oh, I gotta answer this. This is my boy Mark B. Shout out to Mark B. He come to the studio tonight. I'm gonna step out. But look.
I knew he was married. Married, cause what you call snitched on him when he was interviewed.
In the interview.
Like, you just got married. Boom. It was fire.
But hey man, look, I'm about to step out the frame real quick. What you guys, what the fuck bold predictions and what y'all around to?
How that man just gonna put a kid on somebody and leave?
Bruh, J. Cole is having a daughter, bruh. You ain't listen to the album? You ain't listen to the album?
Nobody knew this but you, bro.
Bro, answer your phone, bro.
Y'all ain't know this, for real.
Hey, bro. No, bro. You know that man do a lot of what ifs to his album, bro. He just gave that man time. What I'm riding to,
prediction. What you riding to?
What I'm riding to? I ain't necessarily riding to it, but I gotta shout my little cousin out, man. I don't really know his rap name. I know him by Lil Mike. I guess his rap name FTF Sound Lafayette. He got a track called Lafayette Flow on SoundCloud. Hey, he got, cause I know y'all like to follow stuff that seems important. He got 1,000 views right now, over 1,000 views. So go check it out.
Yeah.
Then I'm riding to the
Shut
LOX.
Shut up, my boy.
I'm riding to the LOX hashtag for no reason.
The Sounders jersey. The Dior.
Shit
Okay.
rocking.
I can't believe y'all didn't know J. Cole had a daughter.
Yeah, man, that bullshit. Now I gotta throw Zoe in there. I guess he just know when we dropping an episode or something, so he just drop a track. So I gotta throw. He dropped a track called Triple B. It ain't better than Get Out, but he dropped a track called Triple B. So if he drop a track every week we do an episode, get what, man? They gonna be on my face.
Yeah.
I already told y'all.
Yeah.
Cameron Deshaun, Ball Robinson, man. That just is what it is. Then I got the Big Sean featuring 21 Savage. Pull up and wreck. Staley been sneaking albums out all 2017. He dropped 2 albums, but the one he just dropped is another level. He just dropped that shit out of nowhere.
I have a Staley story. I'm not going to share it, though. I'll share it with you guys off air.
I think you told me a story about the DJ shit.
Yeah, but, real weak.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
And he got you can't call man weak, man, with DJ trash. Then he got a track out with Amigo called My Line.
Probably the hottest shit he got.
Then I was just on iTunes scrolling. This nigga disrespecting the fuck out of Staley.
The hottest thing he got. Hottest tracks out of her of Staley is the one he got featuring Nipsey Hussle.
I was on iTunes scrolling and I see Snoop Dogg Make America Crip Again. Fuck DT, so I just put that on there for that.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro.
Y'all should.
What you got here, though? You already went.
Man, like I said, I was waiting on some J. Cole to drop. Vic hit me with the unfortunate news. I'm riding right now to shout out that boy Deshaun, fucking with that Hardaway track. Like Cam said, man, I got to kind of just take the blinders off 2017 because these niggas ain't talking about nothing anyway. I mean, I wouldn't be listening to nobody.
Look, I got you, though. Hey, Jordan, I'm going to have to put you on the exclusive email list for my boy Cam. Cam get all the hot shit first.
Okay.
I'm going to have to put you on the exclusive.
I had somebody check out a young ninth wonder protege, Ruben Benson. I think he like 16, 15, young kid. He decent.
Shout out to JID.
He got a project called Mayan Park.
Okay. Riding to a little JID. Riding to, of course, the crit still ride. And, just a few here and there right now, man. It's just going to be a smooth weekend for me. Nothing too major going on. And I'm still riding to a few of those Kendrick Lamar tracks, sneaky tracks. He got like Love is Dope as fuck.
That was my favorite joint on the album.
Hey man, stupid sneaky tracks he got.
And all my viewers, I know y'all follow me on Instagram, so y'all know I'm still rocking. I'm still rocking the next.
Shout out Nick. Dope concept, dope video, dope track. Shout out to Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out Bledsoe.
It's on me.
It's on you, bro. First, since you did some stuff, you gotta be on first.
Bet it's on me. Okay, lately I've been back on the couple tracks that I did a long time ago, but I just been hearing out like honestly from Cam IG page and just going through the hard drive. Working Forever. That one's produced by Mondo. Y'all know who Mondo is? Hell nah. Mondo produced the the bankroll. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. That's a banger that Working Forever. Outside of that, I've been listening to Bad Boy. I heard it on Cam IG Store. That's the one I heard on IG Store. Like, damn, bro, I forgot about that song. That's still a hard track that I'm definitely gonna move with. Outside of myself, I've been listening to Yo Gotti. I am authentic trap music. I love authentic, real ass trap music. That takes so hard. And outside of I went back to the JID this week. One of my favorite tracks now, Hereditary, Never. Those two just bang. And outside of those, my slowdown for this weekend, because every now and then, like both of them alluded to, I get just tired of hearing y'all rap because y'all really don't be talking about shit. Oh my god, I get tired of hearing it.
Shit, I can't even name 5 albums, so good luck with that debate.
but with that being said, when I had those type of feelings,
I gotta say you some shit, man, bro. You got big message.
Let me finish, bro. So, but look, my slowdown track was I went back to the Salon, Seat at the Table. That's a wonderful album. If you haven't heard that album, it's definitely for the culture. Definitely for the culture. I love that album. I just love the whole feeling of it. It feels like the calm meditation Pandora station to me. What's up?
What's the culture?
Said for the culture, for black people, for us, by us, FUBU. Shit.
What's the culture though?
Huh?
What is the culture
of black people?
What's our culture?
What's our? No, what the fuck type of question that? Ask a specific question. Is that you want? Ask a specific question. I give you specific.
Do we know?
Okay, the why thing. Okay, look, put it this way. Put it this way.
Everybody always say for the culture.
Okay, let me tell you from my perspective. In terms of what I just said, she did.
Ain't doing shit for the culture.
For rap culture, they actually changed rap culture forever. Whether you want to believe it, agree with it or not.
They did, but what culture?
Whoa.
But when I say Solange doing it for the culture, like it's really a real pro-black album. Or very even to take it out. I wasn't saying from a black. Of course, it's from a black woman, but it's really, truly a pro-black.
That's why I asked what's our culture. Cause me gonna say they doing it for the culture too. What's the culture?
They definitely pro-black.
They doing it for rap. They changed rap culture.
What did they change about it? Both of y'all tell me y'all reasons. Both of y'all said they changed.
Migos?
I just think
the reason why all these niggas do the Migo flow. Come on, bro.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know.
Lingo.
Follow them guys to care.
So do y'all think that lasts forever though? Because Big said he changed forever.
Yes. Niggas will forever do the Migo flow until it change again.
And I don't even know if they did it first, but we can let them have it. That's what we give it to. It's because there's a lot of rappers around there.
Keeping it honest, the first time I ever heard that type of flow when Jordan, remember we used to play for the DeKalb Dynasty way back when, like around that time, and like when we used to catch the wind and them like Southside. If you listen to like the Southside and the song Maul used to play way back in the day, not Maul Maddox, the other Maul Frazier. Yeah. They really the ones who really just cultivated that flow. Oh, it's like the old Southside Atlanta flow, but you know they the ones who just made it prevalent to the rest of the world.
I don't know if I want to shout out Black Maul. I don't want to feel affiliated.
I'm definitely not affiliated. Really, a disclaimer. Everybody do this at the same time. Disclaimer. 1, 2, 3, let's do it. Disclaimer. Not affiliated.
We just shout them guys out because we know they track.
Caught wind of that track when we were young guys.
So y'all basically saying, y'all definitely saying, who that guy was, Young LA. Let's say the futuristic swag. All right, that lasted for a trend or a fad.
It was definitely more so a trend.
The game? Does that change the game? Do y'all compare the Migos?
A lot of people that jump on that.
Yeah.
Everybody is really flowing like the Migos. Everybody,
even your favorite rappers.
The guys at the top. Kendrick, Cole, they are taking that
yeah.
at some point.
So niggas weren't trying to dress like black boy, white boy when Futuristic went out?
Your ass might have was. I was.
Niggas weren't cutting color mohawks and designs.
Right, but were they rapping like Young Dro?
Facts, man.
Rapping like
everybody was trying to get a little white boy. Yeah, like you said, with Young Dro. I think it was a little conversion, but I will say just like with Soulja Boy, everybody had a little 4-5 year run. I think the Migos is no different. I can't say change the rap game forever. I can't get them that, man.
I can.
I can't say forever. I can say they got their foot on it right now, though.
They changed it.
Right now, I give it to them.
They changed it.
It's just a fad, though, man.
But I'm just saying, gotta tell you, Soulja Boy changed hip hop. So you know what I'm saying. I just see it for what it is. I just tell it like it is. Change doesn't necessarily mean it's a change. But keep in mind. Change is subjective. So some people go look at change as good, some people look at change as bad.
Right. Appreciate it.
So man, any closing remarks before we close the episode out?
Bold
predictions. Where you at with it?
I'm going last.
Fuck it, I go first. My bold prediction: Falcons scoring 40 points this week, cuz. Let's do it. Bobby head, rag top. Bobby head, rag top.
How they gonna be your bold prediction? You ain't pick that for your.
We ain't got time to talk about that.
Hell no.
We ain't got time to talk about
it. My bold prediction is the fucking Cowboys will drop 3 of their next 4 games.
Ooh.
Oh man. He buying so much into the Zeke Elliot shit.
I just don't like Cowboys either. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, that may help. That bag of the body arguments right there.
I got another bold prediction. Come back to me. Jordan, you still want to go last? I can go right now. You want to go last still?
You were nigging on your Falcons?
Nah, bro. I'm Falcon player one over here. I'm so A-Town down over here.
Okay, go ahead then. Don't let me get in your way.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So it's on me? It's on me? Migos' next album going double down platinum.
Oh my God.
Who?
Yes, of course. He said Amigos.
Skirt. Pack.
That ain't no bold prediction.
Exactly, of course.
Huh?
That weak ass stream shit. That streams make it easy for niggas to take out like that.
Man, I ain't make the rules.
They feel like going double platinum, though.
Man, they'll go quadruple platinum because niggas is jocks. Everybody on their phone. I heard Kent Bazemore on his podcast today call this shit, the social media, the black hole. I've never heard something so comparable to it. So, yeah, they going to get on the black hole, and all they going to see is Amigos 17,000 times on their training timeline, on their regular timeline. And, of course, they going to go double platinum because they nigga that's rapping next to them is Lil Uzi Vert. It's a product of these fuck niggas who cannot rap right now. That's why I don't know 5 albums in 2017.
I'm bringing the game back.
Thank you. Anybody. If you got concepts, if you got dope beats, if you got lyrics.
I'm bringing the game back, baby.
Put it on a hot track.
It ain't never went nowhere, baby.
Hey, so.
We got to set my boy some album, bro. Cause it been some dope ass music drop like dope.
Definitely. 2017 was actually a great year in music. 2017 was a great year.
I'm not an easy pleaser either, so you niggas better be elite. But my bold prediction for the week is that BBB gonna keep up their bullshit. Motherfucker gonna have another dead ass week. Jello gonna still be down in China.
I know we over the hour, so I'm gonna let him close this shit out with this week, guys.
We way over time.
I ain't even attacking. Hey. Every time I say somebody Lonzo, I'm on attack.
Bad break. 3-on-1. 3-man weed.
I ain't gonna let him, man. I just made my bold prediction. I ain't going to no details or nothing, bro.
Alright. You keep talking, bro. Just keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
I know one day I'm gonna talk myself into a good game. One day I'm gonna talk shit. He gonna go for 30, but it is what it is. It's gonna balance out the rest of the bullshit we've been saying. Shout out to Big Baller for verbally robbing the Lakers. Oh, that shit, they about to fuck up with this man. And and shout out to D'Lo Russell, man, who should have been playing shooting guard on this team right here.
Over Clarkson?
Worried about Lonzo's stat.
Over Clarkson?
Over Clarkson. Bringing Clarkson off the bench where he belongs. Look at my man, Cam. Hey, man, this the best thing my boy got going. He rapping better than you.
I can't handle this guy, man.
Say what's up to the IG fellas.
This man with this fucking green headband, man. I can't
Shout out BU. You know. Shout out BU, man. Shout out to everybody that came from the bottom, you heard?
Yo.
I would say shout out to Dakota State, but you know what? I ain't gonna fuck with y'all like that, bro. Y'all just tell me down. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all like that.
Ah, man, we just rambling, man.
Get to the hard way.
Any more closing remarks?
Shout out Marshalltown, though.
Any more closing remarks?
Shout out Marshalltown. Shout out Marshalltown. Shout out Brilliant Brilliant. First name, last name.
Shout out Dewey Low.
Facts.
Shout out Coach G.
Yup.
Shout out JD. Shout out JD Note, man.
Yeah, cuzzo. Hey, do y'all know this? I don't know if y'all know this or not. Y'all know this Reno little brother?
Didn't know that, but hey, it don't surprise me. I done heard crazy.
Make sure you edit this out, bro. We ain't got time to be airing people's dirty line.
It is what it is, kid.
Hey, man.
I ain't editing this shit out.
Hey, these folks might not know. These folks might not know who kid.
Congratulations.
These folks taking stuff to the grave.
Don't come for me.
Congratulations.
Don't come for me. What the fuck do I know?
Boy,
What the fuck do I know?
We give them a shout out.
Hey, you know that one. That you too close to the source.
Shout out Keo the GOAT, man. Shout out.
Allegedly.
Shout out all of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young Fox.
You know, we don't get in y'all way. We wouldn't hate not one bit. Shout out y'all niggas.
Facts. So with that being said, man, I'm your boy Victor Rashad. That's my boy Killer Cam. That's my boy Jordan, aka Headed Hoodo. Hooded Heado. I just murdered my boy nickname.
Hey.
One time for Brian time, somewhere in Moore County, going MIA. David roughing up the team. What the fuck do we know podcast, man? Episode 3. We came.
Shout out Blesso, man.
We saw, we conquered. We out.